Is it working? Let me know in chat if you guys can hear me or anything like that. We got middle, but somehow I failed. What they rally? They are rallying, they are walking. It's gonna be for Noah. Can I see myself? Can you guys see me, hear me? Stream 10 minutes ago. Why it does not want to show. It says I'm live. Okay, but I'm live on which account? Our battle is over, we won easily. Okay, so I'm back somehow. Somehow it works and I'm back, right? Something like that. It's a bit of a mess to come back online. It's a bit of a mess. Okay, I got some data. Some of you guys are back. Okay, cool. So let's start over then. Good job for you, Sesh. If you guys want to send me, even if I cannot use them to show them on stream, but I love some reports of your generation and the kind of the winning strategy you see being used. So I can update the Google Sheet with the ratio and the joiners and stuff, even if it's not meant to be like shared, you know, on stream. Yep, we can see, okay. Some people are coming back, you know, that might a bit ruin the viewership, but that's okay. I'm actually it made my Google Play games totally bugging. I cannot connect to. I'll try to fix it. Fix it later. We'll do with LD player for now. Welcome back, everybody. We have Blanchette, that's okay. Did I lost a place? Yeah, I mean, Amarax, this guy's gonna make a lot of points. But I'm doing quite okay, to be honest. I'm doing quite okay. But there's gonna be a lot of fight after the battle, so we'll see how it goes. I'll be ready for it. Boom, boom, boom. So where are we? We are 2 minutes. So I mean, the battle is not yet over, but it's soon over. Castle is occupied by... Oh, we have castle. Oh, they are losing an alliance? So what's going on, guys? If you are so strong, you are losing an alliance? Or is that like propaganda? to, you know, have people think that there are some spots. Burns, I love The Simpsons. That's a cool one. You guys love The Simpsons. I love as well. That's on our state. But you guys burn him pretty bad. SN got D-road earlier. We saw it happening live. What should I buy? I still miss so many of these, like, I don't really need them. I mean, I need the mithril so bad as well, but I don't really need anything else. That Valeria is really cool. I don't know what you think, but I really like Valeria. Now you can buy shit here. It's pretty good. Hey, to see Burns. Hello. Love your PFP, man. Yeah, did not play, you know, Whiteout on LD9 player for a while. It's quite sensible to zooming in and out. So they are going. They have some rally that seems to have a... I don't know if it's random timing. No, there were some rallies going for them. Before us, actually. Thank you for coming back, everyone. They have mid right now. I mean, it's gonna be tough to swap the way they want, so it might be an easier win for us this time to get the castle for a bit. We'll see how it goes. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, stick. So, yeah, they are far. We have time. That's gonna be points for us. That's pretty good. I'll be happy to be in the top whatever. I'll take care of the joiners in a sec. We get the right one. 3, 2, 1. Swap. So let's remove that. Let's remove that. Let's remove that, let's remove that, let's remove that. So what do we have? So far we don't really have what we want, so we're gonna be like that. That's not too bad, but what are they using offensively? If I go back to that. If a wooming will be a good idea, you know? Fred, I mean, they're using Blanchette. Fred is not doing a lot of damage, it feels. That may be because there was no many turns. I mean, wooming could be okay, I guess. Might not be the worst choice. Can I do a bit better now? We have Hendrik, so that would be nice to have Hendrik. And now I need to find Axeman. That's the fact that it's changing every sec. As soon as someone is joining in, it's kind of bringing you at the top is really annoying. We have Mia. Oh, we have 2 Gatot. Why that? That's terrible. We cannot have 2 Gatot. We cannot have 2 Gatot. 2 Mia. Nope. Yes. That's gonna do, right? It's gonna do. So let's refresh before. Sorry, Jean, mais yeah, should I kick him? Yeah, I need to kick you guys. We need some space so people can join. Oh, he's R4 as well. Ben Gaming, last gameplay, give some giveaway. I just do that when I want, and the more I'm asked, the less I do. That's how it works here. So my reinforcement was very bad. Was actually really, really bad on my side. So that's partially my fault. How many rally did we tank? Not many. Really not many. So I think... Alterba de passage vite fait pour tout tes bon courage. Merci, bon on se fait rouler dessus donc il n'y a pas de surprise, hein. Pas de problème. C'est la vie. Esta la vida comme ils disent. I'm joking, that it work the other way around. I don't want to attract tourists for giveaways, if that makes sense, right? So I'll rather do some and be very quiet about it, and people that, you know, follow me have a chance to get some, then do make a lot of noise about giveaways, be known to do giveaways, and have random dudes that never watch a video snatching the giveaways, right? That don't care to learn about the game, that don't care to play better, that are just here for the giveaways. So that's a clear choice. And you know, I probably could get a lot of viewers on some of the events if I was like putting giveaways in the title, but I really no interest to get viewers because I do giveaways. If you guys are here for the giveaway, please go watch someone else. If you like what I do, you know, you are very welcome to stay. I shared the report. That's okay, Sesh. Just let me know. That's really okay. You know, good, and like for me, like some of these reports could be really helpful to keep the meta spreadsheet, you know. And if some of you, you know, want to do, you know, if some of you want to send me this report when you are changing gen as well, like, you know, you found a very good strategy for gen 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, and then you go to the next gen, so you cannot really use it anyway. And if you like to share it at that point, you know, that's very cool as well. or I'm not here to cause any trouble to anybody. But, you know, if your state is doing a lot of testing, if your state is doing a lot of like war games, to have like, you know, I don't want anyone to bring these if the states do not want to. But though, if your state is open to share, if you're open to share, if you are changing gen, and then it means that whatever was in that report is totally obsolete for you, but you could use the next ones. You know, I'm very happy to have a look. We are going again. Where are we? I mean, technically we can still win, so we are not that far from the time where technically we cannot win anymore. So let me just pull my farm back to home. So I can actually, you know, reinforce people eventually if we need to. Oh, I got kicked out, I guess. Wow. So mean. No, but I'm kidding. We need space, you know, for battle, so they're good. They kicked me out. I should have left, actually. Fire castle battle. No, I want to teleport back home, but I'm not in the opponent state, so I cannot teleport back home. So let me go somewhere. Where do I go usually? Where is my spot? Where are the spots? Well, whatever. We lost our SVS badly. Why can't I teleport? I don't have any of these. Oh, I don't have territory teleport. Should I buy one? I mean, I got 100 of the other ones, so who cares, to be honest. Teleport, teleport, teleport. Let's do that. I mean, Galance is like... don't know if he's actually playing right now, so... Side got the road already, so... Oh, someone is doing some work. I see you. Let's go back to battle. We lost our SPS, yeah. They started burning in the red zone, no sportsmanship. I mean, for us, it's the rule this time, so that's gonna happen very soon. I guess half an hour or whatever. I need to kind of do the math where we are, but I'm completely out of resources. So rallies are going soon. Is there any freebie here? Any 80 points to make on turrets like last time? Let's go. Let's see what we do. $25 sec. Sucks, we lost our prep. That's a very little 50 million point for a prep. That's very, very little. Yeah. Like literally one person, or you know, 1 or 2 person going a bit stronger is changing that, but it's so rare. Hey Leon, welcome. 55 seconds till rally lands, so let's get after it. Gato pratique Nora, so we need that to go. And we need Mia, and that's amazing. Jambal Steak, no. Me, yes. Me, yes. Axeman, yes. Go, Axeman, where are you? And it's gonna be amazing. I mean, Gatot, yeah, you know, I prefer a Hendrik, but I'll take that. But they kicked us, no problemo. I mean, that's 3 rally in the same sec, so... who is winning? They are winning. How come our SVS is over? SVS is 5 hours, Sesh, so the only way your SVS can be over is when you hold the castle for 2 hours and a half straight. So either it's the most occupation within 5 hours, or if you hold the castle straight and they never had the chance to take it, like a continuous occupation is 2 hours and a half. Because the other team cannot win, it ends the battle, right? That's probably what happened to you. You hold the castle 2 hours and a half straight. So for us, it goes until we cannot win, you know, which is not too far from now, but which might not be not too far from now. So ours was a piece of cake, yes! If you're holding middle for 2 hours and a half straight on SVS, it's really a piece of cake. That's very rare, you know, it really does not happen often. It's really, yeah, again, it's kind of a rare thing, to be honest. I'm missing 2 seconds on healing, you know? It's like... We are back to 40. Thanks for coming back, everyone. Thank you very much. Hope you're having a good Saturday, a good battle. Some fun. Oh, either our resources doing. So I've lost, you know, 700. Oh, that's more. I lost 1 billion, right? I lost 1 billion of each. I lost 1 billion of each. I need to empty my farm soon, before next SVS. Maybe before I go on vacation, actually. I go on vacation next week. Maybe next week I need to arrange a farm burning, resources looting session. But that's not gonna fly, you know. That's not gonna work for me too much, too well. Yes, I'm getting pretty low. Crazy day, I've been inactive. for just one day because they had a high fever, and when I logged in today, I was suddenly kicked out of the alliance. Make me want to quit the game. Yun, I'm not sure how to pronounce, right, your surname or your nickname, or but you know, they might just say they needed space as well for the battle, no? Like, we kick a lot of people out of the alliance, right, today. Anyone that's inactive is being kicked because, you know, we need the joiner, the rally leader, so it could, you know, if they kick you, that's fair enough. But you might be able to get back as soon as after the battle, you know, just stay bubble for a few hours and you might just be able to get back as nothing happened. Gibbons. I mean, they have a lot of players in these threads. There is not much to do. It feels like sometimes with these games, like money brings money. Like the bigger spenders you have on a state, the more people are spending. You know, it's like if someone is spending 10k, it makes others feels better about spending a k. You know, I kind of have that feeling a bit sometimes. That if you have a few people start to go crazy, it kind of make more people go crazy. Why you not max your hero gear? Because it costs money, mate. Because it costs a lot of money. But that's outside of my budget to do it in 2.5 years, you know. So I'm nowhere near maxed, you know. Nowhere near. I barely start to have charm 11, you know. I'm kind of like, you know, if we had no red gear, I'll be close to max on heroes and everywhere. But we have a layer of extra of everything on, you know, on charms. We have 16, so it's very pricey for what I can afford or what I want to spend in game. It could be as well, yeah. It could be favoritism. I mean, sometimes it. To be on the other side, and I don't try to make excuses for them, I really don't know the situation, but sometimes, you know, you don't think, right? You need a spot, you look, you see someone, you kick, you know, and it could be favoritism totally as well, so I'm not saying it's not, but also, just, you know, these things can be sometimes put into context, and it's just, I've been kicking people out of castle today, maybe they'll be mad at me. You know, I just pick people that I think might not be max troops or have very little troop into castle. But the least impact, well, that's not... 2 rallies is not enough. That's too easy for them to... That's indeed too easy for them to reinforce, so... Well, that was not even close, so... Like, Atob is another level, you know? He's really a very, very strong dude. Hey, I go. Good afternoon to you too. Is battle over? Are we at that stage? Can we not come back? I mean, that's if he, I don't know, want to calculate. It's either now or in 2 minutes, so. Regretted even petting 60 million points. That's a lot during prep phase. Yeah, with 60 million points in SVS, you probably could have. Yeah, that's fair. That's a lot, 60 million. That's like, you know, 3 months of free to play. I don't know if I can put out like a 60 million point in a month, you know, with my level of spend. So that's quite a lot. So they start to play aggressively, offensively. That's why we need to be careful. Wow, that's I'll take it. I'll see how it goes, but that's still a lot. So yeah, so they are going for it. As expected. Save yourself. Thank you, Will. Thank you very much. Good job as well. Good job to 862. I mean, it was probably not too much of a problem for you guys, but that's, you know, we did what we could with what we have, so. But GG, you guys have been very strong, played very well, so nothing to, all, you know, all deserved. People are going back. I mean, you have a lot of globes. You have a lot of globes. That's very strong. It's gonna be, you know, harder to heal. People are going back to their alliance. I'm gonna try to wrap that up before it's too late. That's something I need to do. Else my location is visible and that's gonna be an issue. It seems today. Some people might try their luck to find me. So let's see what we can do. Should we need to defend, offend? I can be on for a little bit if you guys, you know, there are some, I might stay on until the end of the full event. So we can kind of see how you're doing with your castle, but for us it's over. Again, no surprises, that's really the expected outcome of prep and battle. It was that kind of a matchup, so it went all as it should have went. Some people have loot. Some people have loot. Let me see if I can find some target for myself. I don't really remember. That the guy I burnt already, so... I would not go too close to, you know, to middle. They are kind of messing up with it badly and they are quite stronger, so... And some of them still have pets, so that's a bit of an issue as well, you know. Their wells with pet is a bit of a problem. But as soon as the pets drop, I can use mine and then I feel a lot safer. The gap is a lot lower then. The dude is on 9. They have that dude that's... They have some bigger folk that did not play that could, you know... This is quite an active alliance, so these people are probably not easy targets at all. And the guys are apparently on voice, so, you know, if I move, I might just be jumped on immediately, so... Which castle has good competition this time? I don't know. Oh, it's actually snowing a lot. Wow. That was not... Sorry. I unlocked my phone and... Actually, yeah. Snowing a lot. Was it meant to snow today? Yeah, it was meant a bit. Even tomorrow. Okay. Very cold week ahead. In my state, you have to stay for 9 months. I mean, you can do it. If someone can do it, that's you. Always do minimum in SVS as free to play. It's not at all worth it. Yeah, I agree. You know, it's like SVS is really rough. SVS prep. That's why, you know, like big states are cool for battle. You win, but then, you know, it's already a personal choice what you want to do. Like, I mean, not many people are getting attacked, at least from our alliance. I don't know for the other ones. I mean, there is nobody in the turrets. There is no point to make, you know, to rank higher here. There is no real point to do that. It's just more like... keeping the points here, right? The rank here, that's gonna be really important. Without, you know, there is no point to push it crazy as well, because that's a lot more on the other guys, and they're gonna burn a lot of people. Whoever is not shielded's gonna burn pretty much, so... I mean, they can... Starfield should be safe. But if I reinforce him, they're gonna see where am I, so should I shield actually? Yeah, we really have little amount of people here. Let's do that. Let's give them better, actually. See if it does, you know, bit of points, I guess. Are they rallying someone? They might be rallying someone. That's juicy, you know? Yeah, that cheat nail is gonna have an issue if they are not online soon. That's gonna be a problem. Rank fair this time scored 300 million points. Yeah, that's a lot. For us, it was like 150, 170, maybe 180 for the first few, then 150, then it drops quickly. Like top 4 was like 100, 110 for top 5 actually. Top 4 was 150, 250, 180. So that's very much manageable. I mean, I don't know if you're online, Chitnail, but nobody can help you when it's like that, you know? Nobody can help you. We'll see how it goes. But that's a lot of snow. That's big flakes. That's cool. I love snow. So they are going on K as well. They are going on Chitnail. I do have a feeling that the rally might have been going by now. It's probably going soon. Oh, it was going against him maybe if everyone is kind of removed. So that's what you are not the stronger. That's how it happens, you know. Mm. Yeah, that's really a lot of globes, to be honest. I'm sure some are not even using it. So what shall we do? I don't feel comfortable hunting on stream, to be honest, with like, you know, with all of them buffed and, you know, going for blood. Yeah, we found a lot of, you know, juicy targets, but it's gonna be tough to get it, right? Tatum is chilling, you know, and no shield. Hopefully she's online. I think it's because it was the first SVF prep and we just unlocked Fire Crystal. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, the thing is that you do a lot of points because people are going crazy, and you as well don't do as much because the packs and everything is far worse, right? That's kind of a... for us, it's a lot easier to make a lot more points for people buying far better packs, but at the same time, you know, wells are maxed on so many aspects of the game, then it's mostly training troops, experts, beat pets. There are not that much... Just let me check something quick. Good thing we won battle. That's pretty good. That always feels good. Is that your first SVS? No. But the first SVS prep. Aren't you further than that? Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I read the rest, but didn't. Okay, no, that makes sense. Yeah. So yeah. So you have like end game packs and stuff. So that makes a lot of sense. All of it makes a lot of sense. Not sure what's going on here, but they're having fun. They are having fun somehow. Oh, he teleported like a million years away. So let's see. Don't know if Tatami is around. Hopefully she is. Let's see how it goes. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, got expelled. Fair enough. Yeah, but yeah. I was sure you were late game, so that's why I was curious. But I did not read the FC10 part, so Fire Crystal 10. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned by what's gonna happen in a sec or two. I mean, even if we're full, like, what did we gather? Jesse, Gregory. Well, she teleported, but she took it though. That's a lot worse for us than it is for them. It was even our heroes being used. I thought there would be someone else, to be honest. I mean, that's gonna be too, you know, that's a month. The game is well done for that. That's a bit weird. I mean, that means that she had higher stats somehow, but like Toshi is quite stronger, so... What did he send? Did he send... Maybe because they are kind of older gen and she has newer gen, and then... I mean, that's Gen 10, so... Yeah, a bit surprising. That would have been a bit better. We lost our castle. What happened? That's a lot of points for them. Still a bit of points, you know? Still a bit of points for me, but... I mean, they don't really have a lot for some of these guys, so it's gonna take a while for them to catch up. That's why, like, the 250 million points you do early days are really... I mean... First half an hour are really important if you care to rank, because then it's really hard for people, you know? Like, depending on against who you fight, right? If you fight against Asian states, they might be asleep by now, but if you fight against American and Europeans, like, all of their wells are 20% buffed online, so it's really hard to get a lot of points at that stage. I mean, they'll go one by one, right? Like that Fire Daddy and Amarax are like crazily strong. I mean, Amarax is totally rallying someone else, so he's probably rallying with Love Yana, so I don't know if I can ping her. We have a Yana on this card. With Love. With Love Yana. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we will get... These are not amazing joiners, but we'll see how it goes. I need to heal like 500. That's gonna be terrible. I need to find... Where are the whales? I mean, at the end of the day, Tatum was online, so... Were you expecting to lose that, or how did it go? Like you got outplayed or just outwailed? So they go, we are full of reinforcements, things like that, so... Are they going? Yeah, I mean, they don't care. Even if they fail, they probably don't give a flying F, you know? So castle battle is over in when? In an hour and 10 minutes. So we have a bit of time still. There is nothing else to do after for me anyway, so... I might actually record a video or two. I have some idea, I have some energy, so... Might not stay for 4 hours and record a bit for the holiday season. I mean, the holiday season, my holiday at least. Some people are like, I'll get some loot! So brace for impact. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Wow, they still won. That's insane. Wow. They barely lost anything on that one. They barely lost anything on that one. It was Toshi actually being used this time. Wow, we barely scratched them. Kind of need a bit of a stronger folks. And that's fun, you know. We're happy to take the hit, but it's yeah, I think the issue is they have pets, right? That's kind of our conclusion as well. When their pets gonna fall off, like they're gonna be a bit easier. Because we did not, for example. That was good for them. But I find that, I don't know if you guys play other games, I don't remember how it was working on Rise of Kingdoms, but I had a feeling that troops were lost a lot more easily, right? Like losing your troops on Whiteout is actually very, very hard. It's very easy to get them back, you know, to come back on your feet after you get zeroed, or like all of that felt very, very yeah, easy to do overall. So what's going on here? Is there anything happening? Yeah, there is something weird with the Garrison. Like we got someone far stronger than Toshi inside. And that's the second time in a row that's happening. So we had someone far stronger than Tatum in our own city, so that should have been someone else. And we had someone far stronger in Fire Daddy. I mean, in a tiny start field, right? Than Toshi. Probably because of buffs, but I mean, they are buffed as well. They are fully buffed. They have been rally leading today, so they are 20% buffed. So yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on. That's a bit of a weird thing. Where did they go? Trying to find the lines. We got outbotted in prep and out-coordinated in battle. I mean, at least they know what they did, you know. If they were noobs in battle, it feels like, you know. Just too many rallies? Or like really they're just playing perfectly with timing and stuff? GG, thanks for the match, you too. It's just me. You too, that was, I mean, that was probably not the funniest match you had, but it was the, you know, again, we did what we could, so. That's gonna take forever, 500 by 500. So we are getting rallied. So they are really rallying King Davy and they are rallying Toshi. So, I mean, they're not gonna... That's pretty good, wow. I don't want to be without a shield for half an hour as well. That's kind of the bother. That Tuna guy was stronger than expected. Bloom Rugby. They had more whales, so when we had pets. Yeah, that's a big deal, right? That's really a big deal. Like, pets are really a huge deal. I mean, we won some of the matches because of that. Because they just had 2 whales. And we did not too bad for the time their 2 whales had pets. And then when their whales did not have pets, that could really be a deal breaker. So like having 4 huge whales that have, you know, very high pets. So you have like pets constantly, always. That's so much of a help for the state. They are going one by one on everybody, so... That's the game, so we need to see if we have someone stronger, or if we take the hit, or if we just, you know, run for lives. It really feels that power is concentrating, you know, on these older states. Like, we are quite a strong state, but like when it comes to bigger whales, it's really tough. And it feels that the bigger whales are going to play with the bigger whales. Are you going to burn today, anyone? I did 48 for 48 for a lot today, so I don't think so. I could if we... But, you know, I cannot really... I mean, you know, I don't know how many of them are watching the stream, so... You know, I could burn people quite easily for the first half hour. They did not really bother, maybe, you know, but I don't feel super comfortable and shielding and going around with all their wells with pets and 20% buff, you know? If I'm really honest. Well, I need to find a well to reinforce me so I'm safe, you know, something like that. I need to find someone to keep me safe, basically, if I go hunting. But right now we are defending our own state, so if I teleport to their states, whoever is reinforcing me, it's gonna drop them out of my city. So, wow, what happened to Lux? What did you do, Lux? Yeah, I'm losing ranking as well because they just go crazy points. I mean, oh, that's tiny. Oh, that gave him so much points to be attacked. I might want to get rallied. French people. There's a lot of French people on that state on 862. And some are very strong one. I mean, French, I don't know. Franco. People speaking French at least. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if they take the hit or if they run. What do you think? What do you bet on other running? Because we tried to defend other people, did not really work out, so I'm not sure they really want to... What that he has. Magnus, Gregory, Sonia. Yeah, it's not, you know, Blanchette. It's really not nothing amazing. They are not, none of them are bad, but... Wow, it's worked. 3, 4, I mean 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Wow. I mean, we killed some, right? But yeah, probably teleported right away. Wow, they damaged Davy as well. Dr. Nick is very... Wow, he's not that strong. So what happened here? But he's not... I mean, he's not bad, but it's really not that strong. I thought Davy was a bit stronger, actually. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's for fun, right? It's costly. It's for fun. These guys were online. They could totally have teleported, so that's no problem. I would have expected these to go a bit better. I mean, that's only 3 joiners versus 4, and that's 2 Gregory, so that's nothing too amazing. But the joiners were not that good here. Well, not amazing joiners either, so... Ratio was good. I mean, this guy is pretty strong. Compared, it's funny that he has like his experts and his heroes are far stronger than his charms, and I mean that's pretty solid though. Yeah, no, that's quite solid. I thought they were a bit below than they are. I did not recognize well the icons, but I think that's mostly... Are we taking any other hits or anything like that? So they are going on some of the players. Yeah, they have a crazy amount of wells when you look at it, you know. We've seen a few. Yeah, we've seen a few, but... They have so many 1 million plus player. These guys are probably, you know, charm 13, 14, 12, whatever. That's probably already very good. Yeah, for people that are not shielded, good luck. Good luck. We can't do magic. What that? Is that still a battle going on? I guess Super Elius. I mean, they might have one, right? Oh yeah, they won. He's pretty big, you know? Pretty insanely strong. I'll get some troop backs soon. I'll be able to fight. That I don't want to get out. Yeah, and I cannot really heal. Like, healing is very bad at the moment, so... Yeah, some things are weird, right? If you think about it right now. Oh, because he had some himself in his city. That's why they were not. Because he has like freaking 2. That's why he has some in his city, so... So we feed them a lot of points, but nothing is going on right now, so... I got murdered. Yeah, that was a bit weird as well. I mean, Fire Daddy Dan is like really big. These are all insanely strong. I cannot do even 500. Can I look at it? Let me check. Because there are things I should not look at it, so... Is that one I can look at? Tuna guy was badass. Who is Tuna guy? So that's a lot of troops. I mean, that's decent damage for that amount. Deja vu. You sent me a report of him already, right? I've seen that deja vu somewhere. I mean, that dude is quite strong, yeah. Yeah, that's a huge... Nora, JC. I mean, that's not perfect, but that's decent. That's a bit of a weird choice of joiners, if you ask me. Like double... That was defense? Double CU and 180s? That's... that sucks, to be honest. That's terrible. So that's puts a lot of context on the outcome of it, even if, you know, like with good joiners. I mean, they even have an EDIS already, so that's really terrible. Very terrible joiners for them. I've seen weakened Tuna a bit, right? But he did, yeah, he did good overall. I mean, he's probably built... I did not look closely, but if you look at his stats, I mean, it's a bit of everything. He's not focused on one particularly. Here it's kind of the same, right? He's a bit stronger maybe. I mean, it's very close. So he's built all around with nothing in particular. I mean, that's decent. Is one of you Tuna? Is that one of you guys? I did solid damage for his gear at least. So what's going on here? Still 4, so that's gonna last unless Lena or someone managed to pass me, but that's it's gonna be at the, you know, they're gonna have to risk a lot. I'm not gonna scout, it's gonna remove my shield. No way. I think you can rally Daddy Dan. Yeah, of course I can. I can always do it, you know. Doing it is not the problem. Rallying Daddy Dan is not the problem, if you know what I mean. I can solo march him, I can scout him, that all of that is very much doable. Ouais, tu t'es fait éclater, ouais, Danny, tu t'es fait éclater. Let's clean that up. Someone is scouting with rallies. I did not catch it, but someone is scouting with rallies. What do we have here? Some people have nicknames like I would not pronounce them on yeah. Why do we have such red dot? Oh, it's because I did not choose that. Like the restart and the power cut made my Google Games totally crash. Yeah, he might have. He might have forgot to scrub his feet. That will explain the smell, guys. If it stinks, you know who it is. Only 10 more minutes like that. You are getting bullied always. They are mean to you. I mean, they are supposed to be your friends, right? If I understood how you guys work, like, you know, being on voice. Yeah, I actually realized like we miss quite a few rally leaders today. We miss quite a few people. I don't think it would have changed anything, but there would have been more of a fun battle with, you know, the 2 or 3 that could have been here. I see some names popping online after the battle and I'm like, yeah, that would have been nice, but that's fair enough. PT, Trimble, Wobster could play 2 hours. I mean, we lost quickly after 2 hours, but... and then we missed Dash for the beginning. We missed Womp, but Womp is not an active player anymore. He did like the last 10 SVS, he participated for 1, I think, maybe 2. I don't know what happened, but he came to the state very, very strong, and that was the time where I was a lot less active. So Womp is... I don't even count Womp in the rally leader at the moment. He just play when he can, which is like maybe, you know, 1 out of 10 events or something like that. And he's quite behind as well now. I think with gear and stuff, we have quite a few more people stronger than him actually. But when he joined like 9 months ago or something, he was a monster. He was really, really strong. But Trimble is decent. PT is decent as well. And you know, some of the... yeah. Sounds like Womp, to be honest. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know the dude actually. I think I've seen him once on voice. But yeah, at least he does not have the time to play events. So. Is that someone in our state? I mean, that seems to be Sunfair Castle. So. Oh, that's Mies. Can give you a firework if you want for your troubles today. Can give you a firework. That's, you know, that's about it. That's my contribution. I'm gonna do a lot of these later, so... Well, I'm not want to use them, I want to actually scout. That's what I meant to do. I'll check in a sec. Star. I might get the snack as well if I stay online for a bit more. Maybe half an hour. Maybe a bit more, just, you know, what's finishing in 45 minutes for the other ones. I mean, what happened here? That's 2 million. I mean, that's a defeat, but that's close to a victory, right? FDT. I mean, that's a Gen 1 whale, right? The dude went crazy Gen 1 and he was like, I stopped playing that game somehow or something. I don't know. That's weird. That's a very weird account. With a Max Geronimo with such little chip. That's rare, you know, that might not be a second set as well. I don't know. That could be on these gens. Like, that's someone that came back after, like, you know, he played a month, spent all his money, came back now. I don't know. That's weird. That's pretty good for you, though. Because 2 million, that's... that start to be a lot of troops. I mean, the stats are pretty bad. Gen 1 and stuff. Health and lethality is actually decent compared to the rest. That's pretty good as well. You did a lot of kill and points today. So many people with no expert though. That's a bit weird. That's the same guy? Did I check the same guy? Oh no, that's you finishing him off, right? Is Trimble around? Like, is she attacking or something? Black Snaggy. How much point did you made, Star, for the for that event, like for the battle phase, state of power? How many shards did that? That's 36. That's really bad. But that's gonna be so hard to get more. It was like 2, and they are so far. So I just need to stay 4 or 5. 10 is like so little. That's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be 50 shards off my own pocket. on Monday, Tuesday. Oh wow! I thought he got attack once, but you guys found him and managed to zero him. That hurts a bit. You lost a lot of troops as well, right? Yeah, she got a lot of kills. Hunting with us is brutal. Somehow you are good at it, right? How many people you have searching for people? How many of you are looking? That's why I stay bubble, you know? You can see my cards or where am I on the map, so it's not gonna be... Well, I guess Hunter ended up... I don't know if you managed to attack him or not, but... If he took the hit, it's probably in trouble. Yeah, they touched Hunter. He lost a lot of power. He lost a lot of power. I mean, people should know they should not take the hit at that stage of the game, but... you know, it's still... I still do sometime myself, so... You know, I get it. You want to see. Maybe they go for Denise next? Um, 34 minutes to go for the castle. Yeah, we are losing a lot of points, like when it comes to alliance ranking. That's not good. Which one is climbing? Oh, I think so. Maybe they are quite active here. Because we don't do much, so are they getting... Let me see, because... Merch by Russ. That's 1 million losses. Oh, that was Russ inside. I know where you are. No, I don't. I used to. Someone gave them earlier. We found you earlier. Maris is gonna be... I mean, easy road, more or less. I guess. I guess there is nothing left of him at that stage. You're looking for your next target? Exposed, yes. It's catching up a bit on Discord and comments. The minute I unbubble, you know. Where is she? Oh, there is a rally coming. There is a rally coming. You know what they say in life? When you have a problem, look at what you can do about it yourself. I mean, the need is reinforced, but they are going. I don't know if he's gonna take the hit. He's quite stronger than the other one we've seen, but yeah, he's full, so we'll see what happens. I'm curious. So they stopped. So Tiny Phil wanted to get 5 million kill. So at least I'll be first because you got zeroed him. So you got zeroed him. So I'll stay first for a tiny bit, you know. Wow, we have so many people above 1 million now. It's stupid. With the training and troops and T11. Tonton, do you know the Pokemon Rhydon? I don't know Pokemon for... I mean, I used to love Pokemon as a kid, right? But I did not... follow Pokemon for a very long time. But I played like on the... What was the console? Like the Nintendo? But the little one that you used to play with your son? Like, you know, you could play at the back of the car and stuff like that. Don't even remember the name of that, but I played the shit, you know, shit out of Pokemons when I was that young. I don't know, 10, 12 years old. Let's see what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna get back in a minute. I need a quick break. I don't know what happened, but something happened. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. That's better for us for once. So Dash was inside, so Dash is pretty strong. So I'll be back in time to see what happened, but I wish I could be in that one. I mean, Denise is not a very strong globe in the sense that he spends, has been a year since he stopped. I mean, he spent a lot less, right? So he was the stronger player of the state, but for whatever reason, he cannot spend as he used to. So he's still, he's kind of this globe that you will see with, charm 12 or 13, and then red gear, middle of T4 because they used to get T3, but they could not afford the new one, stuff like that. So many of these guys are. Dash is actually quite stronger now, but he used to be our top player. So that's still another level, right? That's still another level, and the level and they have pets still. So. Are they going again? Oh, they double rally now. Hope Denise is around. Whatever. Why I cannot send? I don't know, I cannot. I mean, Sesh, the ratio you should use is the one of your rally leader, so whichever you can, whichever is best for your rally leader. Often in events like Foundry, people use default, either your alliance is using, you have three options, right? You use 50, 20, 30 because it's okay with everybody, more or less. It's not optimal, but it's okay with everybody. Then you start to use, either you do one ratio for your full alliance and everyone is using the same, or your rally leader and you are assigned to certain buildings and which is what, and you send the right ratio to them. So there is no one answer. We did not really saw today nurse elephants. We did not really saw them today fighting. So is that the maximum you can send in a garrison? I mean, Dash has one troop in it. Save troop for Tal, yes. GP is bubbled again. Just check my message if there are things I can... That was one more of you. That's pretty good for you still. But that's a rally though. But I get the guy is not that weak here. Hey Coco, how are you? How you doing? And then, you know, either you stack, you can do, I'm not sure what the most efficient in that case, to be honest. Is Denise gone? I guess so, right? I guess so. I guess he's not gonna take a double rally. Are they already on Denise or? I mean, they can try Trimble. It's gonna kill their troops, but if you guys are up for a challenge, it's a bit of a higher level challenge. If you want to go up the ladder of during our player, then the next level is Trimble. She's quite stronger. So to answer you, I mean, we lost prep, we lost battle, so it is what it is. They are stronger, they play well, so against castle. So you stole their castle. I mean, that's pretty clean. I don't know if the matchup was fair, but that's pretty clean. That's kind of how it went today for us, more or less. The difference. Kind of how it went for us today, so... I thought you had a globe, Coco. Thought you were the one with the globe. So yeah, but for us, it was really the expectation was to prep, you know, it depends a bit. I think we lost, you know, we lost half an alliance, so we made quite a less point than last time, and last time I think we really burned a lot as well. Okay, that's cool for you. Like, did the whale did not play, or you outplayed them? Atam is here. What is he doing? Origin, Destiny, Origin, right? Yeah, he's like, he's targeting people from that outside of the map, you know? That's insane speed. That's really cool what they've done. Really, really cool. And that's good for you. That's really good for you. And that's why it, you know, it depends a lot sometimes the outcome of castle. You just need one of their whales to not show up. Things like that. It can it's, you know, it's a lot of commitment to do like all your Saturdays, right? I mean, once a month plus Tundra Arm Leagues plus all these things. It's a lot of commitment for people to do that. Especially spenders, you have to be a grown-up, right? And unless you have to be a kid of a rich person and you have just, you know, all the time in your hands. But for anyone spending a shit ton, you have to earn that money. So most of us are grown-ups with real life. So it's you have to see on the battle day how it goes. And sometimes you win, you're like, that's good. You thought you had no chance and you do have one. Where is your crew? What you guys doing? Is that what's going on here? King Davy? Oh, that's us. Yeah, Tomek, you guys smashed him earlier. He smacked. He's how long is this? 15 minutes. Wow. Yeah, keep losing rank. Oh, star. That's maybe when he got the road. With the globe here. Oh, him. No chilling. Like a random, you know, a random dude with a mushroom skin. What to do when opponents attack other furnace during SVS, how to deal with it. We usually do agreements. I mean, you might want to agree on a rule or how to deal with that. Like, I mean, like these rules to me, like usually are, in whiteouts, they are not enforced, right? 99% of the time I have seen, they are not enforced. Nobody does anything about it. If someone from your team is breaking the rules, most people don't want to deal with it, right? What we agreed for last SVS, for example, was that if someone is breaking the rule, it's kicked out of the alliance and dealt by the invader state, right? So let's say I break the rule, they'll kick me, and then 862 gonna deal with me basically. And if I manage to bubble all the way and to escape and blah blah blah, but that's good for me. If I don't, that's too bad. You can still bubble, so you can have rules like that. But I find Whiteout a very lenient game for this kind of stuff. I'm in a dead state, but the matchmaking was crazy and fair this time. We could not even take a turret. It happened at that. So I don't know, either that the new matchmaking is not good. We had a lot of... I mean, that's weird, right? Most of you had an unfair match today. either way, you know. Either it was too easy or too hard. So maybe the new balance, you know, maybe the new matchmaking needs some tweaking. Maybe it went a bit off. That's why we try to keep rules very simple, less arguing about breaking stuff. Yeah, I mean, most people, and I think one of the issues for people not shielding, you know, like that's not a rule we have. So people are used to have, you know, I don't know, we have been playing the game for 2 years and a half. Like when you have the same SVS rule for 2 years in a row, like even if we communicate and tell people, be careful, the rule change, be careful, the rule change, it's not the same as usual, be careful, you know, there will be people that won't see it somehow or forget about it, or they might have a real life emergency or whatnot, and you know, it is what it is. So pretty close match for you, that's cool. First 2 hours were rough. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that pets can do that, yeah. Pets can really do that. If they have like a very strong guy with pets, sometimes you just need to wait for them, for the pets to do not be active anymore, and that's all you need to do. Just wait. Make a bit of, you know, do a lot of rallies, accumulate a bit of time, and hope for the best. Yeah, that's a decent one. Even these were quite higher on the offensive side, but that's too many troops to deal with. We miss Bear as well, for example. I don't know if you would have rally leads, but you know, I mean, you cannot have everyone all the time. But it felt to me that's one of the SVS we missed the most rally leaders, and again, I don't think it would have been much of a difference anyhow. So that could be why as well, you know, that people kind of knew it's gonna happen that way, and they were like, I'm not gonna sweat it to be here if the odds of winning are very, very tiny. That's fair enough, I guess. Oh, they are here? Oh, okay. I did not follow. Oh, well, there are a lot of them. But do they have target? That's the question, right? They might not have targets currently. Oh, they're going somewhere. I should have checked that. I mean, yeah, there is nobody that will... I'm not sure if I'm gonna stay in it, you know? If I'm alone. I'll wait for my buddies to help me, you know? I cannot do much here. There are no troops in that city, so... But they moved. At least Vader. I don't know if... Where is he? Is he around? Oh, I know where you are, Miz. I know where you are. That's our friend Tuna that we talked about earlier. They are not here. There's only little cakes here. There's only one. Oh, they are burning you, Toshi. I don't know if you're watching, but they are burning your baby, Toshi. That part is done, at least. That's a lot of rewards. Premier SVS perdu, mais une belle expérience. Malgré leur supériorité, nous avons tenu presque la moitié du temps. Bah, c'est cool. C'est comment de ton côté? J'ai pas pu suivre. Bon, on s'est fait éclater, c'est tout. On s'est fait éclater, c'est tout. Are you still hunting? I guess you are. That's pretty good for you. Was it a rally though? That's a lot of troops. You are fully buffed, man, I guess. Pets and everything, yeah. We went for 20s. No pets though, but that's pretty good. Oh, see. Oh, that was what? Oh, that was one of your... Well, fair enough. I was like, that's a lot of deployment capacity for your march. I don't know where they are, if they are anywhere burning or not. They seems to be not very active here anymore. So they found someone that lost her bubble. Can I ping her? Let's see how it goes. I mean, they failed. That starts to hurt a lot, but that's not too bad, at least. That's a lot of troops. What's the need? So I did increase his charms quite a bit, actually, for the needs. Yeah, he's spending on experts a bit. I was thinking he's a bit more behind. They do? I don't know. People are saying that you guys want to burn me so bad. Can I kick someone? Oh, she's online. Fair enough. Hello, Toton. We just finished getting smacked in our castle. Me too, me too. I feel you. It's kind of forgetting, you know, getting smacked day. If you have more than 5 troops, 2 chunks of gold, you're a target, to be honest. Fair enough. Fair enough. They're coming back on Lady Die Hard, so... Is she having resources, or... I mean, at least you guys do it as a group, you know? At least that's, you know, that's the cool part. You got matched against something with 6 globes. Like 6 people who was... Yeah, that's gonna be really rough. And they play with no rules. Oh, yeah, you mentioned. How did it go? Like, did you... Yeah, you mentioned that you want to stay in the gray zone with the bubble, I guess. I mean, for the first half an hour, you cannot bubble, right? So that's the part that's a bit risky. Then after that, you can. So... What do we have inside? We have Hector. Well, that's terrible. Yeah, the joiners are really not great, but... Let me try to swap clients. Let me see if my... I might need to reinstall Whiteout fully on... That's so weird, like the Google Play Games launcher is like... Apps are like having so much issues so easily. Optimiser, désinstaller. Let me reinstall it. Let me do that. So 2 minutes before impact. I mean, the double rally is very risky. That part is very, very risky. But if the first rally is going through, the second rally is gonna hurt like a truck. So I don't know if she will take it. She seems online, but... So Captain is our supreme president. What country is that? I actually don't know. Do you guys share titles or we are screwed for a week? 2 weeks. At least we got the lethality boost, right? I don't know if you're gonna use it or share it, but... Defensive victory. Tartaros. Can I check them, Star? They were attacking him as well. I mean, I'm all for points, you know, so if you guys give me points, you can attack whoever you want. Okay, I'm very curious to see what's gonna happen. I mean, she has time to teleport between the two rallies. They are not timed well, so that's... I'm not sure I would take 2 if I were there, to be honest. Not sure if I would even take 1, but... I mean, 1 is okay, actually. Wow, the second one is bad. I mean, that's good for us. That probably hurts for you. You see, we miss Bear, for example, today. Like, you know, he's not insane, but he's pretty good, pretty strong. That would have been a... I mean, that's not your biggest rally leaders as well. So, and do they have pets? Yeah, they have pets on, so... But the benefit of not having rally leaders for the battle, you know, they can defend later. Why could not I reinforce her? She's maxed? They're going 3 now, so... It's not gonna get better, you know? I should have stayed inside, I guess. AD Onu to become leading states. These are ACT. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, Sesh, like, people have been talking about it on... I don't know if you're on WoS Nerds, but you seem to be at ease with English, so you might be able to. I did not read the conversation extensively, but people talk about it, and they were saying that T11... I mean, everything seems to be T11, buildings... you know, whatever is making your top 100 stronger seems to be a big factor. I never been in one, so... But there was a conversation not that long ago about that on WoS Nerds. I think she bubbled, right? That skin is not very easy to see, but she bubbled, so these rallies are not gonna fly. Sandy said if Frost Stars you'll be leading. Yes, exactly. But you know, I would not ask people to send me Frost Stars, you know. And that can be an issue as well. It could always be an issue. So what is our friend Star up to? So yeah, burning people. Burning them right now, actually. I mean, that's terrible. Never get a Patrick into your city. That's your buddy, right? What do they do? Where do they go? They probably already have a target, right? I assume. We won a stunning victory against Vader. Was I inside? When was it? What a while back, I was not there yet. That's a very funny version of Vader, I guess. What's going on here? So that's already still going, but that's not gonna work for them. Enjoy dinner. I'll make some food soon as well. I'll go so I can record a bit tonight. I have 1 or 2 videos I want to do. Maybe I do them. Or I go play Diablo 3 with a friend. Or I work. What should I do? Record video, play Diablo 3. Oh, Miz, you're at risk. If that's your main match out, you could be in trouble. Well, I'm 6. What's happening? That's terrible. Oh, I don't want to drop 6. I want to stay 4 or 5. Oh, he's reinforcing people that are not shielded. So. That's one of the viewers that won today. That's pretty good. That's a very close match. Someone was asking about close matches today. That's what? 13? That's 32 sec. 32 second differences. GG, that's pretty good. Is something happening somewhere? Yeah, alliances are not really moving. They are getting most of the kills. Oh, they are going here. The Vader, Iron Nurse, Meat Grinder. Yeah. All good. that's you know, you consider things a bit differently in life when you have 4 globes riding you at once. Like when you have 1 or 2 and you're very good defenders, you're like, maybe I take it, but if that attack goes through and you're not taking it, like you're not defending, you are zeroed immediately. It's like from 1 to 0 in a sec. I mean, at least if you pop a bubble, you wasted a lot of teleports, you know. I don't know if you will, but I should have sent more though. Why do I have so little? Why I can't reinforce some people like that? But I don't get it. Well, it's good I did not... It's good I did not teleport for that. So at least he's wasting their teleporting. That's not too bad. For the trouble they caused us, you know. I would have teleported or bubbled as well. You know, it's a bit too much. If they want to play with 2 rallies, you could have a whale defending you and you can bet on what's going on. But for a rally, it's gonna be a massacre. Gonna be far too many. They check Maris, but he's well reinforced, no worries. They already moved, you know. I guess they have a scout team, you know. They have people that's like select target in advance. I cannot use wooming, actually. So they go destination. Wow. See, they're having people like looking for it. They're having people looking for it, and they're pretty good at finding people. There is someone asking on Discord about Gen 6. How do you counter Logan Philly Wayne 40-0-60, right? Except like 10 rallies, what do you say to them? Just use it as well? Even if it works a bit less with the widgets in offense too? Or Geronimo, Philly, We won prep and battle for our first SVA. That's really cool, Podium. That's really, really cool. The first one is always, you know, good memory. That's pretty cool. What do we have in there? Oh, that's not amazing. But that's, you know, that's quite okay though. That's a lot of good stats, so. Can people steal my spot? Just want to be in for the points. Let's see how it goes if he takes it. Don't know if he's online or not. I'm not gonna tell you. We'll see. That's gonna be the surprise. We're gonna know soon enough. Was it a fair match, Podium? Like, was it a no match? Were you far stronger, or how did it go? If you want to tell us a bit about your first win. Like, what strategy did you use, if you want to share? What ratios, what heroes, what made the difference? But there could be a big gap at that stage, you know, between people that play well and people that have no clue. Could be a big gap. It's going. They're marching. That's doing nothing. That's doing a bit. That's doing nothing. Oh, that's still a lot. You have no luck with having me on your stage. If I ever transfer, it's like 1,100. So I'm stronger. I'll never move backwards to older states. That makes no sense to me. But you are having some troubles, guys. That's not really working as much as you wanted, I guess. That's a lot of dead troops, even if you get a lot of back. But you know, we kind of need to... That's still a bit of injured on our sides. He ended up with... 6... I mean, that's okay, right? You go again? Let's refresh then. That's gonna be a lot of teleports, you know, if it keeps going for a while. It was really close. We won with 15 minutes left. That's good. Oh, He left the so you have a mega well that left the gate 20 days ago. We had to double rally them out. Okay, that's good to start with. Yeah, the beginning of the game, you know, Jesse, Patrick, you know, these things are fair enough. You can optimize a bit, but people need to learn as well. So, if you already do double rallies that are very well timed, and when you defend, you manage to reinforce in between, you know, it's already pretty good. So. I just hope Denise is not stupid not to shield. He rarely shields, so I just hope he's not that stupid because I'm not sure we're gonna keep him alive forever. Some of these guys lost a lot of power, though. I mean, that probably means they use a lot of troop speed-ups, because if they always loot that much, I mean, they're gonna get 90% back, but it's still, you know, still hurting a bit, right? They got a good amount of troops. What are they using to burn cities? Anything special or just... Yeah, just a 50, 20, 30-ish kind of thing, right? Just last gen heroes for most of them. Just offensive one, right? So no Freya because she's defensive to have 2 widgets. A Fred, that's fair enough. Is it going? Not yet. We have a bit of time before it starts. It looks like we are going for a bear trap, you know? Kind of look like we are going for a bear trap. Is my shield still on? Yes. I mean, so far they do very, very little. So with dash, I mean, that's a lot of injured, right? So they are... So what happened? And why don't we have a lot of losses here? That's gonna eventually be a problem, you know, but... Oh, that's the time I was waiting for, is when I don't have enough coal. I was hoping it's not gonna happen today, but every freaking time we fight, it's happening. Let's do that. It's gonna be a long night, you know? If we have to keep reinforcing every little unshielded person. But they might be calling out for some bigger guns, I guess. Huh? Thinking of what to do, because that's cost them a lot. That's cost them a lot. But we are kind of at the stage of the game where so many people have so many troops that you know you could go for a while without carrying much with 90% back, you know. That could still be a thing. Did I do my 10 polars? So tomorrow you can start... Oh, I have my troops back. Tomorrow you can start to predict. We'll be able to predict on Monday's match. I have all you need for Tundra Arm Leagues. I have all the videos, all the guides. For me, it's coal, wood, and then meat. Usually. But I might have like collected more meat than the rest because I was worried of meat and not really all coal. But coal with T11 is insane. It's causing me so much troubles. So are we getting lucky, guys? Yes, give me some. No. So they are not going yet. Does not mean that they won't go or they won't, you know, rally or something. Not that much actually. Above 20%, so like dead troops. Just at, you know, below 1 million. I used to zero myself in most SVS battle, like 0, 0, 0, nearly barely anything left, you know. But now I have too many troops, so I'm actually quite happy, you know. I'm kind of want to stack up on troops for like events like Tundra Arm Leagues and things like that. I'm happy to get to... I mean, right now it looks like I'm missing a bit, but like 6 million is good, I think. Oh, elephant is bubbled. So are you guys giving up or you making us think you are giving up while you are trying to get, you know, to pry the next person? Biggest one. That's kind of true, you know. The Fire Crystal 3 dude, you know, in the middle of it all, you know, being like, hey guys. Nobody cares, you know. He has no troops, give no points, but... How many troops? My enlistment is full at 160k 7. I mean, that's gonna be what? That's gonna be a month, man. But, you know, by next SVS, it's gonna be okay. They did this thing quite well. It's a bit rough for Bear, but at the end of the day, you can do Bear with doing 1 or 2 or less tier damage for a few weeks, and it's not gonna impact you that much. I really feel that these things have very, very little impact on on your city. They really made it. You know, they made it quite okay for the defense, right? For the people getting attacked and stuff. Because when your enlistment is full and your infirmary is empty, that works at max capacity. Then when you get back 25% of the troops, it starts to slow down a bit, up to 50% of the troops, and the last 50% are very slow to get, because it's at like 1/10 of that. But the first 50% of your enlistments, you get a very, very, very high loyalty recovery rate limit. I mean, currently loyalty rates, right? Recovery rates. So you get a very, very high ones, and that's okay. So you want to empty infirmary as soon as you can. Then, you know, if you're above 50%, the first, you know, whatever you have above 50% is gonna go very, very fast. And then the rest gonna take, you know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And it's gonna be all okay eventually. But some of them teleported. Some of them bubbled. So I guess they are at least on a break, or they make us think they're on a break. Maybe they are getting food and, you know, they come back to haunt us later. I did not shield myself from the start. From the start. I mean, don't touch it. But I might wrap it up here, you know. I'll go get some food myself. Watch out people, reinforce a bit. And get to recording for the holiday season. I mean, not the holiday season again, but my holiday season, I guess. Yeah, that's really a pity. That's really disappointing to get there, but it is what it is, so let's see. Yeah, but not much going on. So I'll cut the stream there. I'll get some food. I'll see you next week for the Tumjua Arm Leagues match. So I'll stream Monday, I'll stream Wednesday, I'll stream Friday, and then I'll be off for holidays on Sunday. So Sunday no stream. Second week no stream. Maybe if we go to like a semi-final or whatever, maybe, you know, maybe I do a 1 hour stream with like a shitty mic and the laptop, you know. From Sweden if we have good Wi-Fi, but else, you know, it's gonna be just videos every other day, every 2 or 3 days, whatever I can record before I go, that's gonna be it. Unless there's like a patch or an update, I might do like a, you know, 1 or 2 quick videos. But thank you very much everyone, like usual, thank you very much for being here. Enjoy your evening, hope you had some fun today watching, playing, you know. And I wish you a happy weekend. Enjoy Saturday as well, enjoy Sunday. Peace, bye bye. you.